back to my channel, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. So today I'm doing a headshot video, which a lot of you have requested, and it's a great video to make because headshots are so important in the industry. That's how you get your auditions, that's how you get an agent. Before they even see you act, they see your headshots. So it is probably one of the most important things in the film industry. So it's very important that you get it perfect, and they're so picky with headshots. So yeah, I'm just gonna be giving you guys some tips on them and what not to do and what to do in a headshot and everything like that. So basically, the first thing is, what a headshot is a picture from like here up. So I'll put in like little examples of headshots on the side so you guys can be seeing what they look like. Basically, a headshot needs to be a very clear picture, so no shadows or anything. If you're taking one yourself, I'd suggest doing it outside so you can have really good lighting. The lighting needs to be amazing. So yeah, it's very important that they see your face and that there's nothing like going on weird with your face. And when you're doing a headshot, you need to have the same, okay, so if you do makeup, wear the same amount of makeup that you wear on a regular daily basis as you do in a headshot. Do your hair how you normally do it, because in a headshot, so when you take your headshot, when you walk into an audition room or film an audition tape, you should look exactly like your headshot. You need to be like identical to it because they wanted you because they liked your look. So you don't want to come in with straight hair when you had your headshot with curly hair, you know what I mean? That's gonna be frustrating to them. And when you guys film a self-tape video, if you get a call back to film another one or to go into the audition room, you want to be in the same outfit because like I said, they liked the way you looked and you have to stay that way. They don't want things changing. It's a big deal. I didn't know this, but it is. So then, number two, you don't want to have a lot of skin showing. I know that sounds kind of weird, but you don't want, like, it's kind of distracting, especially if you're like really pale like me, if you have a lot of shoulders or you're like crossing your arms. Like I have one headshot where I'm crossing my arms before I knew this, and you can like see my hands, and they said people don't really like seeing your hands in headshots, so I would suggest not doing that. And a lot of times in headshots, they like a layered look, so I'll put in a like little thing of where I had the layered look and I had a jean jacket over. And a lot of times in headshots, they like when you like turn your body to the side and like lean forward and tilt your head down and stick it out, and then put like your hair over one shoulder and like leave some in the back. They like the dimensions of that. So yeah, they really like the way that looks. So yeah, they're really picky, which I didn't know. And then I'm gonna be telling you guys some ways on how to get a headshot. So also another thing about what not to do in a headshot, don't have like bright colors. Don't have like bright pink or something. Do like colors that photograph well. So darker colors usually look good. Light pastels and whites don't really look good on camera. Like this color would be good. You know, they don't, because some stuff looks kind of grainy in pictures. Go with something that flatters your skin tone, that flatters your eyes. You just want to look your best in your headshot, basically. And then I'm going to be telling you guys some ways to get headshots. So there's a few different options. You can take them yourself. So if you have a good camera, you can try taking them. You can get them approved by someone in the agency. I don't know. You can just, if you take one yourself, you want to make sure that people are saying it looks good, because you'll be wasting your time if you don't. So two ways you can do it yourself is if you or someone you know owns a camera, or if your mom knows a photographer or something, they can take a picture for you. I would suggest showing them some headshots that you find on IMDb, or you can use mine and just say, hey, do you think you could help me recreate this? Because that's kind of what a headshot looks like, because some photographers that are photographers, they don't really know how to take headshots. So they'll be like, do this, and like you don't want to do that in a headshot. It needs to be like plain. Don't be doing some crazy hand motions or whatever. You want it to just be like really straight on or whatever. So that's what I would suggest. Another thing you can do is if someone you know owns an iPhone 7 Plus, which is what I have, I'll show you. I have a headshot that I have used that and my agency loves more than professional photographers, that casting directors, I have had them approved by. I took it with an iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm trying to help you guys how to start acting on a budget. So I'm not saying you have to go out and spend $300 on a headshot, which I've done before, and I still end up using the one that I took with my phone sometimes. So if you go to your phone and you open up the camera, go to the portrait mode. It has to be the plus. Go to the portrait mode, and it blurs the background, so you'll like tap your face. It needs to be somewhere outside with really good lighting. Do your outfit the same way, but like have them take the picture of you, click on you so it blurs the background. It has to be the right angle, because sometimes it doesn't look good, but you need to just find the right place, and it's really confusing, I know. And if you guys have money, it only costs like $150 to get a pretty good headshot photographer. And I would suggest this. You can go on Thumbtack, which I'll put a little like link to it. You can search headshot photographers in and then put the biggest city near you. And they'll give you can talk back and forth with them, you can text them. I'm talking to one right now actually, and you can ask them for quotas. You can see what they've done before. So go to their pictures and see if they've done acting headshots. Yeah, just put in the biggest city that you can travel to on Thumbtack and look up headshot photographers, and you'll find some. Most of the ones that I've seen are only like $150 because they're not like huge photographers, but they're still good. So that's what I would suggest. And if you end up going to like AMTC or something, they have headshot photographers there. It does cost money. They are good headshot photographers, but I would say the first thing to do in your acting career would be to get a headshot, because that is the most important thing. Every time that an agent or a casting director looks at your submission, they look and just see your headshot. So it's really important to have a good headshot. Get into acting lessons, build your resume with student films, plays, anything you can think of. You guys can do it. It sounds confusing, but you guys can do it. I mean, it's hard, and you have to put in your time and you have to put in your effort, and it does cost money, but you don't have to come from a rich family to be able to pursue it. My family doesn't have a lot of money, and what I do is my parents usually make me pay for most of my acting stuff because they want me to pursue it because I love it and that I'm proving that I'm gonna try hard enough. So I clean houses, I babysit, I dog sit, you know, I use money from YouTube, anything that I can use to, you know, you guys need to work hard for it. And if you don't like plays, sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't like to reach your goals. You know, a lot of people say, well, plays aren't for me. Well, plays add to your resume, and agents, they love when you have plays. Some don't, but most do. They say, okay, well, that shows me that that person wants it bad enough that they're gonna work hard, and they put in their time in the beginning, and it looks better than just having a blank resume. I mean, let's be honest. So yeah, I'm done with my rant. You guys can do it. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments down below. One important thing with headshots is to show your brand. So there's two different types of headshots, a theatrical and a commercial. So commercial, you're smiling, and a theatrical, you're serious. So commercials are, you know, you're like looking happy, and you'd submit those to commercials, or roles that are kind of like happier roles, and then theatrical you'd submit to like Stranger Things. So you're gonna need those two different types. So when you're doing headshots, make sure you do serious and smiling faces. That's really important. And a lot of people ask me about glasses. Glasses aren't ideal in a headshot, but if you don't wear them in the headshot, then you can't go into an audition wearing them. So if you don't have contacts, it's fine. Just wear your glasses, because you don't want to change your appearance or whatever. And if you need your glasses to see, then I would recommend wearing them. But yeah, that's all my tips on headshots. You know, just leave comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really trying to help you guys with your acting career. If you have questions, leave them down below. I'll try to get to them. Leave video requests and everything. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.